This feels like so weird. What's up everyone? Yes, I'm back here with another video, obviously not a vlog. You know, the vlogs are pretty cool and everything, but I kind of also like this. It feels great to actually sit down and to just, you know, be able to talk to the camera one-on-one again. I don't want to sound like I'm ranting or anything, but you know, I felt like this topic just needed to be approached at one point in my videos, and most likely it's going to be approached again, but for right now I just want to give you my opinion on what I feel about opinions. You can take this piece of knowledge with what I think opinions mean to me, and you can use it however you want. You can agree and start seeing opinions differently, you can disagree and just click out of the video right here. This is kind of like what my perspective on opinions are. To begin with, let's look up the definition of an opinion, shall we? So I went onto Google and I typed, you know, opinion definition, and the definition for an opinion is a view or judgment formed about something, not necessarily based on fact or knowledge. So opinions are not facts, they're just a form of judgment, I guess, to put it in easier words. So it's not like it's proven to be true, because opinions aren't true. Opinions are based off of what people perceived, and that's where a lot of conflicts come into play, like in daily situations and all that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because if we looked up the definition for a fact, we get a thing that is indisputably the case. So it's something that is proven to be true. So, you know, an example would be Nikes are shoes, because that is true, that is a fact. Nikes are shoes. But then the opinion in that example would be Nike shoes are better than any other shoes, because some people may agree that Nike shoes are better than other people's shoes, but people may disagree and, like, I don't know, Adidas better, or you know, just any kind of different shoe brand. For me, growing up, yeah, I guess you can say I was pretty influenced by opinions. You know, I didn't really know how to think for myself. I usually asked a lot of people what their opinion was on a topic or a situation, and I would take their opinion rather than try to like think of what I would do or what I like, or you know. And so I think that's kind of like a big deal, because it's like when you're taking someone else's opinion, it's like you're not being you. You know, what if I were to take an opinion about something that I didn't like, but I felt like it was right because someone else said it? That doesn't necessarily mean it's right. I've come to learn that like opinions just don't matter in my perspective. There are just some situational opinions that honestly don't matter, and that's how I feel. I feel like, you know, if someone were to tell me my haircut is shitty, or my nose piercing looks stupid, or you know, like I'm too skinny, or I don't know, just something, someone's opinion on something of me that I don't necessarily agree on, it doesn't mean anything to me, and I don't want it to mean anything to me either, because when you let opinions affect you, you kind of like worry about it and be self-conscious and start, you know, perceiving, oh well, like this is how that person sees it, so that's how everyone else sees it, and you just kind of become self-conscious about that one thing, which is truly seen all over Twitter when people are body shaming, and I think that is so wrong to do. When I'm getting told something that I don't agree with, I mean ultimately, like, I couldn't give a fuck. But just because I say that about most people and their opinions, I still do care about some people's opinions, and that's kind of like my problem, is that because I don't rely on a lot of people's opinions, there's a certain few people's opinions that I rely too heavily on, and it's a good and some bad thing. I trust those people's opinions, but at the same time I disagree with some of them, so it's like I don't want to necessarily ignore their opinion, but I don't want to, you know, and that's what, you know, life's about. There's opinions all around us, there's opinions wherever you look. You know, you can say the sky looks beautiful today, and someone would say no it doesn't, there's not enough clouds. You know, there's just too many opinions in this world, and some of them you just can't stress over, because then you're wearing yourself out and life's gonna be so much more harder if you worry about all these opinions. So don't go into life too seriously and start worrying about how other people perceived you. Like how I perceive myself, you know, I have a nose ring, I have a whatever haircut, I wear these beads that don't mean anything to some people but mean something to me. I wear this watch that someone might think is nice or someone might think is cheap, but it doesn't really mean anything from someone else's perspective because it means something to me. And that's what I want you guys to know, is that don't stress over other people's opinions. If it means something to you, that's all that matters. Honestly, you know, opinions go a lot of ways, and you just gotta be careful about how you give out your opinion, because sometimes people want to hear what they want to hear from advice and stuff, but sometimes you want to give your opinion because that's how you would take on a situation. And some people may not agree, and it's okay if they don't agree because that's just how they perceive a situation, or you know, something like that. It's good to surround yourself with people who do agree with your opinions. There's other people like you out there, and those people are your friends. And you know, friends don't always agree on every topic either. If this video helps you in any way, please give it a big thumbs up, but if it didn't, then I'm sorry, I wasted your time. But hey, you know, this is just my opinion on opinions, and you don't have to take anything I say literal. You don't have to take anything that I said in this video literally, and I don't blame you if you don't. Stay in tune for the next video, which I hope goes up soon. We had a delay today, but I'm hoping to get more people on my channel and have more fun surprises and stuff waiting, not just vlogs, but I have so much stuff planned for the summer and I can't wait to share with you all. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to know when my next video will be out, but I'm pretty sure I'll spam my Snapchat and stuff anyway, and I'll see you guys next time.